With downing of this Russian jet, Ankara and Moscow's relations took a blow. It was shot down in November 2015 by Turkey for violating its airspace. Russia reacted by suspending visa-free travel for Turkish nationals, while also imposing trade restrictions. And then came the attempted coup. In July 2016, Russia was one of the first to show support for the Turkish government after the coup failed. And then a series of visits and telephone calls between the two leaders normalized relations. The two countries also have diverging interests over Syria. For example, Russia supports Bashar al-Assad and the PYD, Syrian branch of the PKK terrorist group. But political analysts say the two are working together.
Turkey's Euphrates Shield and Olive Branch operations are security operations that it's carrying out through mutual understanding and agreement with Russia. There is unique security cooperation between Turkey and Russia.
The two countries have signed an agreement for Turkey to acquire the S-400 missile defense system from Russia. Turkey and Russia worked together to evacuate civilians from Aleppo in Syria. The two then took leading steps to set up the Astana process, opening avenues of communication between the Assad regime and the opposition group and setting up de-escalation zones. But it doesn't end there.
Turkish, let's say, tilt towards Moscow is more than a rapprochement. What I mean, Turkey will view Russia as one of the biggest polar of this evolving multipolar world order. And Turkey is also searching its new place in international system.
Some Western allies of Turkey have expressed concerns over growing cooperation between Ankara and Moscow. But Turkish officials say Western powers have nothing to worry about. President Erdogan says there are fundamental flaws in the international system and they need to be fixed. And the Russian president agrees. Hasan, Abdullah, TRT World, Moscow.